Okay, so now we will discuss basic terms related to vectors. Okay. So our first basic terms is equal vectors, second one is negative of vector, then unit vector, modulus of a vector, coplanar vector, co-initial and co-terminal vector, like and unlike vectors. Okay. So now see, equal vector. What does mean by equal vector? Equal vector means the two vector quantities which are having same magnitude and same direction. Two vector quantities which are having same magnitude and same direction, that are known as equal vectors. Example, suppose a block is there, this is a block, suppose on this block one boy is applying force of 5 Newton and other boy is also applying force of 5 Newton. On this given block, one boy is applying force of 5 Newton, other boy is also applying force of 5 Newton. So now see, what is the magnitude of both the forces? 5. What is the direction of both the forces? Same. So here both the forces are having same magnitude, same direction. So we will say both the forces are representing what? They are representing equal vectors. Similarly, next one is negative of a vector. What does mean by negative of a vector? So suppose again same block is there, suppose you are applying force of 5 Newton and one of your friend is applying force of 5 Newton but in opposite direction. So negative vector means the vector which is having same magnitude but opposite direction. A vector which is having same magnitude but opposite direction, that vector is known as negative of the vector. So see, how much force you are applying? 5. How much your friend is applying? 5. Magnitude same, 5, 5, but direction of your force is this side, direction of your friend's force is this side. So we will say your force is negative vector of your friend's force. So the vectors which are having same magnitude but opposite direction, that are known as what? That are known as negative of a vector. Next one is unit vector. This is a very important term, unit vector. So unit vector means vector which is having unit magnitude, its magnitude should be 1 and same direction as of original vector. So vector which is having unit magnitude and same direction as of original vector, that vector is known as unit vector of that given vector. Example, suppose on this block you are applying force of 5 Newton, one of your friend is applying force of 1 Newton. So now see, what is the magnitude of your force? 1. What is the direction of your force? It is same as the force of your friend, correct? So we will say your force is unit vector of your friend's force. So the vector which is having unit magnitude and same direction, unit magnitude and same direction as of original vector, that vector is known as what? That vector is known as equal vector. So equal vector I will discuss in somehow detail. See, what does next will come in this unit vector. So you have listened 3 words, I cap, j cap, k cap. All students are aware about these words, I cap, j cap, k cap. What does mean by I cap? I cap means unit vector along x axis, unit vector along x axis. J cap means unit vector along y axis and k cap means unit vector along z axis, unit vector along x axis, y axis and z axis. Okay. Suppose a bird is flying in air, a bird is flying in air. Okay. So this is which type of motion? 1 dimension, 2 dimension or 3 dimension? So this is 3 dimension motion. Okay. So suppose a bird is flying in an air, okay, and after some time suppose the position coordinates are suppose 10, 12, 14. A bird is flying in an air. After some time, what are its position coordinates? Suppose its position coordinate are 10, 12, 14. So how to represent this? How to represent the position of that bird using vector? So what we will write, the position vector of the bird. What is the magnitude along x-axis? Magnitude along x-axis is 10. What is the direction along x-axis? So, direction along x-axis is represented by I cap. Okay. What is the magnitude along y-axis? That is 12. What is the direction along y-axis? That is z cap. What is the magnitude along z-axis? That is 14, and what is the direction? K cap. So, what is the position vector for that bird? So, position vector for that bird is 10 I cap plus 12 j cap plus 14 k cap. So, you can represent a vector in 2D or 3D or one dimension form using unit vectors I cap, j cap, k cap. Now, next term is modulus of a vector. Modulus means mainly magnitude. Modulus means magnitude. So, modulus of a vector means how you can find the magnitude of a vector. Suppose I has given a vector in this form. What is the position vector here? 10 I cap plus 12 j cap plus 14 k cap. If I will say you have to find magnitude of this vector, then what you will do? You will use modulus of vector. So, how to find modulus of vector? So, for modulus of vector, relation is, suppose a vector is written, vector A is there, it is written in 3D form, Ax I cap, Ay j cap, Az k cap. A is equal to Ax I cap, Ay j cap and plus Az k cap. So, what we will do? If we have to find magnitude of this, so we will take root Ax square, Ay square, Az square, root Ax square plus Ay square plus Az square. Okay. So, this is the formula to find out magnitude of a vector. So, you can apply same formula here. So, r is equal to what? Magnitude of r is equal to what? So, in place of Ax what is there? 10. So, 10 square plus 12 square plus 14 square. As you will solve it, you will get the answer. Okay. So, this is the method to find out the magnitude of a given vector quantity. Okay. So, equal vector is clear, negative vector is clear, unit vector is clear, modulus of a vector is clear. Now, coplanar vector. Coplanar vector means vectors which are on same plane, vectors which exist on same plane. Suppose this board is there, suppose this board is there. If on this board two insects are crawling, suppose one insect is crawling in that direction, correct, having velocity v1, and other insect is crawling in that direction having velocity v2. So, see here, both the velocity vectors are on same plane. Both the velocity vectors are on same plane. So, we will say these two velocity vectors are what? These are coplanar vectors. Co-initial vectors means vectors which are starting from same point. That vectors are known as co-initial vector. Co-terminal vector means the vectors which are terminating at same point. Suppose this is a one force, this is another force, both the forces are terminating at same point. So, this point is known as what? This point is known as vector co-terminal vectors. Okay. Here next one is like and unlike vectors. So, like and unlike vectors. Okay. Like means the vector which is having, or you can say the vectors which are having different magnitude but same direction. Vectors which are having different magnitude but same direction, that vectors are known as like vectors. Unlike vectors, vectors which are having different magnitude but opposite direction. Vectors which are having different magnitude but opposite direction, that vectors are known as what? That vectors are known as unlike vectors. So, different magnitude, opposite direction, that vectors are known as unlike